Hi. I'm doing this in a really poor quality video. I'm sat on the floor because Merlin's totally swiped the chair. But it's just that for Facebook, I all upload better. Oh, there's lipstick here. I want to put some lipstick on. It's hard to speak because so much has happened, and I keep getting like this horrific feeling right here, which is where all my hair got ripped out last night. I've got it here. I've just had a bath, and my hair was matted. And I was thinking the miracle is that it doesn't look like that much. I hasten to add, it's all bunched together. Right, when I have a normal bath and wash my hair, when I wash my hair, which is normally just once a week, that's how much comes out, like once a week, right? Okay? Now, bear in mind, we've got that, and we've got all of that too. I mean, I don't know, I think it doesn't look like that much on camera, but in reality, in real life, it looks like a lot, because it is a lot. And that's how much hair got ripped out of my head last night. And because my hair's so curly, and I've been having it curly all the time, that meant that I couldn't understand why there was no hair on the floor. Because I knew my hair had been ripped out at the roots. You know, I knew. Oh my God, it hurt so bad. And then I'm looking at like the big picture and the irony in someone ripping my hair out at the roots, bearing in mind everything that's been going on, and how hair is obviously a massive trigger for me on levels I probably don't even fully understand yet. Last night was horrific. It was just horrific, and I'm trying to talk about it, and every time I'm trying to talk about it, it's making my head throb a million times worse. Maybe I should just sit like this, hold my head. I think I'm still in shock, to be honest. Who would think that you can actually end up in a car wreck that rolls across the floor, and it was horrific. But this feels like worse. I feel in much more shock over this than that. And I know it sounds kind of crazy because I wasn't going to get killed last night, but what a horrific night. I want to make a video saying what happened, but I burst into tears if I do. Basically, let someone come to visit, to stay, and then they got really pissed, and then they went absolutely bonkers, and I had to call the police. Now, for me to call the police, like at 38 years old, that's like cringeworthy enough in itself. I mean, the fact of the matter is to make it 38 years and not ever need to call the police. And knowing what I know, calling the police is not a good option. But when you've got someone in your house who has physically attacked you, and I kept restraining her because, look, to be perfectly blunt, I had a choice. One was punch her lights out, which I don't really like, I don't do. And that's a lot to do with the fact. Alright, I'm going to sound like a horrible cow now. I'm never in a fighting scenario, so this is not my reality, but if you're going to be hypothetical and you could just like give someone a couple of punches and that would be it, and they're like trying to kill you, maybe I kind of wish I'd done that, but I don't. I'll tell you why I don't punch people, because I know full well that I could kill them, so I don't. So I don't do anything. I just, if I have to, I'll restrain them. She ripped all my hair out, and I'm like, oh, definitely happened. Oh my God, and my head is so sore. Just keep running through what happened. And first off, I'm like, Nina, why did you let anyone drink in your house? Especially when you know they were already damaged and fragile. She kept giving me looks, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it. She kept giving me looks, and I kept seeing a damaged, wounded animal looking back at me, basically. But now I'm looking back at the looks, and I'm thinking, do you know what? It might not even have been her. Like, part of what annoyed me when she was going for me was she was like acting like a demon. And I say acting like because I've seen people demonised being what they are, and I've seen people act like they're demonised. And the people who are acting like it annoys me because it's nothing to joke about. But with hindsight, now I'm looking back and I'm thinking, do you know something? When she was acting demonised, yeah, I didn't buy it. But when she was just trying to act normal, I think, how to say it? Like, I think there was more going on, you know, when she was giving me these weird looks. And I was like, look, I know you're in pain, I get it. I know you're hurting, I get it. Can't believe how little she drank and how schizoid she went. Anyhow, so last night I got beaten up in my own house. But I didn't really get beaten up. But I got gone for in my own house. I restrained her. I had half my hair pulled, alright, a quarter of my hair pulled out. It took me an hour to get in the bath, to have the bath, and to even like manage to get this out. And what I've got out here isn't all of it. Some of it went down the plug hole, and I don't even know if I want to do this. It might look absolutely fine, let's hope. But I'll show you where it hurts. Basically, this big patch here, that's where she like yanked it out. Am I going to look at that and wish I hadn't ever known? Do you know what? It's the back of my head, I can live with it. I'll have to, I've got no choice. I just feel really traumatised. It's like quite shocking to me how traumatised I feel, because I don't know. It's probably, is it a healthy thing when you can feel the trauma the night after, the day after the night before? I just look back and I could see in her the anger and hurt and pain which I carried at her age, and yet I never would have done what she did. And I wasn't exactly the sanest person at 20 odd either. But I wasn't. Hurt people do hurt people, yes. But I was never someone who was going around lashing out, smashing anyone's house up, or acting like a complete nut job. Now I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying it was an insane happenings. And I hope I don't ever have to see or speak or deal to anyone like that again. But at the same time, I'm glad I did, and I'll tell you why. Because it's very fascinating to see like the next level of 20-something-year-olds and how, yeah, they carry the pain and the hurt, but they act on it totally insane. Or maybe it's just that, I don't know. I think I'm quite a passive person, really. I'm no fighter, but I can hold my own and people don't scare me. This was a girl who was used to freaking people out around her. And I think it freaked her out because she couldn't freak me out. Oh, it's all ironic now because I actually do feel a bit freaked out today. But in the moment, at the time, sorry, but as if I'm going to be freaked out in my own home, like, it's just not going to happen. But I also wasn't going to beat her back. All I did was like, didn't do anything. I just held her hands down so she couldn't keep trying to smack me. I mean, don't know what to say. Would I rather she gave me a black eye than just ripped my hair out? Yeah, probably. But did I want a black eye? No. None of this should have happened. It's all crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyhow, police, I had to ring the police. I had to ring the bloody police. Can you believe it? The police, like as if I'd ever ring the police. Oh, I'm going to have to go talk to my neighbours and apologise. Thank God it was all over by 1:30 in the morning. It wasn't like a massive thing. But, interestingly, I did go into town earlier. And that was just like trippy and bizarre in itself. I was trying to ask the doorman, do you need any female door people? And all I'm trying to do is ask for a number to call. And the doorman got gobby with me. And I'm like, and you know what? I really do feel like as though I was being like miraculously protected last night because so many elements were going on that all could have, if not killed me. When the police were here, they were trying, at one point, they were trying to section her and arrest me. And I was not sat, but you know, like if you like I crouched down against the wall, and I was crying. I hold my hands up to it. I cried because I was like, oh, I was devastated. I was devastated because I just knew it was all just so wrong what was going on, and it wasn't her fault, and it wasn't my fault. It just was what it was, which was just wrong. Yeah, and so she's been real gobby like, and I'm saying, please be quiet because they will arrest you. They weren't arresting her, they were just removing them from my house. Now, trust me, I could have booted them both out of my house myself, but, in that kind of scenario, I know full well what people like that do. They start like trying to smash your windows and all this kind of nonsense, and I can't afford to have to deal with that right this second now. Like, to have to deal with people smashing your windows. It was better for her, actually, as it worked out, that when I called the police and they came and caught them out of the house, that was it. They didn't do anything else. She didn't get sectioned and she didn't get banged up, but she was almost going to. And the policeman, there was like, they play good cop, bad cop, don't they? And the policeman that was playing bad cop told me that he wants to arrest me, and clearly she'd have got sectioned, or because I was keeping her calm. Like, just, it's crazy, isn't it? Someone can like try and beat the shit out of you, pull all of your hair out, well, pull a quarter of your hair out, and yet when it boils down to it, you're protecting them because you know that there's so much more at play. And she definitely was being demonised, but blooming heck, she does not want to drink anything ever. I've never seen anyone drink so little and get so... Anyhow, on that note, I'm going to go. I'm going to put this on Facebook and on YouTube, and sat on the floor because Merlin's like curled up in the chair. The heart to boost her out, so... Oh my god, I spent hours cleaning my house today because... Oh, and here's the top she just ripped off me, like as though it was nothing. Oh god, it makes me feel sick looking at this, but anyhow. Basically, it's my Miss 60 top, which is like, was. I just can't understand how she's done it. I mean, I've never gone around with people's clothes off, but I've used to be quite into fashion, and I'd like sometimes do things to t-shirts because I wanted to have like a different kind of look or whatever. What I'm gobsmacked about is how she's managed to just literally rip. I'm just looking to see where it all is. Right, hang on a moment, I've got it, I've sorted it, I think, I hope. Do you know what, I can't look at it, she ripped my t-shirt. Who does that anyway? That's like really sexually seeming motivated. Who just rips someone's clothes off? Or tries to? She did rip away through two tops, I would have had like nothing but a bra on, had I not have like had the foresight to get the heck out of the way. It was insane, it was just insanity. Thank you so much for protecting me. But I'm gonna go. It's gonna be too long otherwise. Bye.